family, friends, guests, teachers, staff, Mr. Carly, Mr. Perkins, and my homeroom teacher, Mrs. Sabo. Tonight is one of the most important evenings our class will ever live. It is my honor to have the privilege of presenting the valedictorian speech this evening. I am feeling more excited than ever. I'm just overflowing with joy. This year has been an amazing year. From the first day our class sauntered into our last classroom for elementary school in September, to the entertaining projects we've made, to our last class trip together. Despite the countless hours of writing numbers on graph paper and the busy days typing away our essays on Chromebooks, this year was truly memorable. I would like to say a big thank you to my teachers in each grade. You put crazy amounts of efforts for our good. You deserve much gratitude, especially for putting up with a class like ours. I would always remember each teacher. For example, Mrs. Kwan's funny and entertaining, yet effective way of teaching, and Mrs. Sabo's tireless aspiration to get us to understand each lesson completely. Another huge thanks I'd like to make is to my family. My parents have never missed a day of packing my lunch or driving me to school. They always stop whatever they're doing if I need help with homework. If I have not yet completed homework or a school project, they would gladly let me stay up late to finish it. Every morning, my mom and dad make sure that I am not late for school. There is not one day I don't hear, "Hurry up if you don't want to be late again." My parents are always reminding me to bring my flute, gym clothes, and water bottle to school. They are always there to support me in everything, including extracurricular activities. They have spent over $440 on the class trip alone, and spent a great amount of money on school supplies, the fun fair, extracurriculars, and not to mention school tuition fees. My grandparents are very important as well. Whenever my parents are unable to pick me up from school, my grandparents will do so, and take care of my sister and me until my parents come home. They always believe in me and push me to do my best. My family supports me so much, it's hard to comprehend how they do it. I would definitely like to acknowledge my fellow graduates. This year would absolutely, without a doubt, be completely different without the individuality of each student in our class. We have the sillies, the smarties, the sarcastics, and those people that just make life more interesting. We all had to live through each other's problems, like when the whole lesson needs to be retaught for the 11th time because only one person doesn't understand. Or when we were trying to practice the class song and people were saying the word tribe instead of thrive. Or because we had to restart singing the entire song again because we sounded like dying kittens, according to Mrs. Khan. However, the fun times definitely outweighed the problematic times. For example, when we were assigned to write songs for Bible class, someone entertained us with a religious rap. Or when we were outside pretending we were in aerials and I got lifted up on people's shoulders. Or when we went to Niagara Falls and were drenched on boats. Believe the teachers when they say our class is a special class. Also, Adventist education played an important role during our past years of schooling. I would like to thank each person who has made Adventist education possible for us. Your efforts have given us a better perspective of who God is. College Park Elementary School, I thank you as well for making them a part of this special school year. Academic education alone is very important, but Adventist education is truly the best education. It is not just about strong academics, it is also about a strong spiritual relationship with God. That is why I'd like to acknowledge the Adventist education here at CPES. Every day we have morning worship and a prayer. We pray before lunch and before tests or quizzes. Not only that, but we have Bible classes where we get to learn more about God and strengthen our relationship with Him. Putting God first helps us go through our challenges in our daily school lives. At CPES, we received academics plus a spiritual aspect, and that's a bonus. I would also like to give thanks to God. He has helped me personally because He helped me stay awake in class whenever I had a late night studying or doing homework. He gave me peace whenever I felt too busy or too stressed. He has carried me through every challenge throughout my entire life. Only with God's power were we able to accomplish this major milestone of completing elementary school and being prepared for high school. God has given us amazing teachers and staff who do their best to put us first. He guided us with loving faculty that are dedicated to make us true achievers. His guidance has granted us with caring staff that come to work every day, whether rain or shine, or no matter how thick the snow is or how deadly the cold may be. Without God's help, there would be no way any of us would feel as ecstatic as we are this evening. Now, I would like to address my fellow graduates. Learn from the past, learn in the present, and look to the future. Remember to learn from the past. Listen to our parents. They know what is best for us from their experiences. Whatever things they are saying now, whether or not it may sound like nonsense to us now, it will eventually become clear. Learn from what our teachers have taught us. Their lessons will help us soon and help us later in life. Remember that the school has prepared us for high school. Without CPES, we would have a very complicated time trying to get into Kingsway or any other high school. Remember to learn in the present. Achieve more. Do as much as you can to reach the next level of learning. Do what Mrs. Sabo said, higher level thinking. Be disciplined in whatever you are doing. Be flexible. The world is always changing. People's attitudes may change very quickly. We should learn to adapt to these changes and learn to adjust to whatever challenges may come our way. Remember to look to the future. We are not 100% sure what our earthly future holds for us, but if we hold on to the Father's hand, God's hand, He will lead us to our heavenly future, our future in heaven. However, while we are still here on this earth, true success is not measured by how much money we will make, how famous we will become, or by how powerful we may be. Our success is measured by how close we have walked with God. It is measured by how much love you have shown to your neighbor and fellow human beings. True success is measured by how much you have given, not by what you receive. This graduation is not the end. It's just the beginning of another challenging journey. But don't be discouraged. Just press toward the mark and let God lead us through another chapter of our education. Thank you.